today's video, we are going to be talking about lifting and how to get more height and power into your lift. Lift is one of the most important shots because if you can't get a good lift, then your opponent's going to be able to attack your shot very easily. So it's important that your lift is high quality and nice and in the back. So let's talk about it. First of all, you want to be using a backhand grip. So it's in the back right over here. Just like that. We have a video made. This is the same for the backhand net drop, the backhand serve. So keep a backhand grip for the backhand lift. And then what you want to do is, we also made a video on how to get more power and especially the finger, wrist, and forearm action. Check that out. That's going to show you how you can get a little bit more power in your backhand lift. But what you want to do is just keep your grip loose. Keep these three fingers very loose and almost off the racket. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is what a lot of people, they do is they have the racket straight on with their arm just like this. You see that? That way, when you're lifting, you're not going to be able to get enough power. If your arm's straightened out this way, you lift, you're not going to get any power. You need to make sure you're using your forearm, your wrist, and your racket. So what I like to do is tell people to keep the racket back, because this way, you're almost guaranteed that you need to bring your racket forward in order for you to hit the shot. It's also going to make sure that your fingers are a little bit looser for that squeeze of action to get that lifting power, and also making sure you're following through and rotating. Now let's talk about the footwork. You want to always make sure on the backhand side your right leg steps over. No matter what, always your right leg is the first one in the front. When you're stepping, you also don't want to use your toes. When you're stepping, you want to land on your heel first before you step on your toes. That way you're a little bit more stable. So standing right over here, heel, toes, nice. Approaching the net, you want to keep your racket back and your elbow out. So right over here, racket back, elbow is out. Okay, nice. Now number 3, you want to delay your racket action, and as your elbow brings forward, right when you're about to hit the bird, you want to use your wrist, rotate, squeeze your grip, use your thumb to control, and push it upwards this way. So right over here, hit it up. Right over here, hit it up. Right over here, hit it up. I'll slow it down for you guys. Right leg, step, heel, elbow first, using my wrist, rotating, squeezing, using my thumb to push it up. Right over here, step over, lift, right over here. Okay, now if I demonstrate with some birds, right here, you're pushing it up. Notice how I'm focusing on squeezing the grip right when I'm hitting the bird. Right here, squeeze. Right over here, squeeze. Right over here, squeeze, just like that. There's 2 different types of lifts. There's a flat lift or the high lift. Today we're mainly gonna focus on the high lift. The high lift, you wanna make sure your racket it goes down and up. You have to have this path. If it goes towards the side, then it's gonna be way too flat. You're not gonna get any power. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Right here, down and up. Now let's do a few more and put everything together. Loose grip, step with your right leg, keep your elbow forward. Right over here, good. Yeah, making sure the path of my racket goes from down to up. Making sure I'm using my wrist to rotate right over here. If you keep your racket straight, see this rotation, you want to rotate it right over here. So let's try again. Here, rotate, right here, rotate. Okay, one of the most important parts about aiming your shot is where you follow through. If you follow through straight, the bird's gonna go straight. If you follow through cross, the bird's gonna go cross. So let's go and see from a different point of view what this looks like. With the cross lift right over here, step over, hit it straight up. Follow through with my racket cross. Try again, right here, cross. Right here, cross. Notice how that's different from the straight. Straight right over here, I'm pushing it straight. When I'm hitting across right over here, hitting it to the side. So the end of my racket movement is pointing towards the part where I'm trying to aim it to. Right over here, follow my racket through straight. Right over here, my racket goes up. Right over here, racket goes up right here. Right over here, racket goes up. I'm pointing my racket towards my target. Try it again. Go over here, push, birds over here, push, birds over here, push, birds over here, push, and then birds over here, push. I'm also balanced. So I also showed the footwork for the backhand side, which is stepping over with your right leg. I have that video made, check it out. If you guys want to learn how to move to the spot a little bit quicker, that way you can hit a better shot. Right over here, your right leg steps over, and then just swing. You're gonna keep your right leg forward, you're gonna step. So that's pretty much just the basics, but I go in more detail, check it out, and you guys will even move to your backhand side effortlessly. Hope this video helped you guys in getting your clears nice and high and all the way in the back. If you guys have any other questions, comment down below and go check out my other videos. It's a little bit more detailed, but after you guys get everything down, you guys will be able to effortlessly be able to get your shots all the way to the back, even when you're in trouble. So usually when you want to play a lift, a high lift, whenever you're in trouble and you have to get out of it and you need a little more time to recover. Thanks for watching. I'll see all of you guys in the next video. And that is the end of today's backhand lift tutorial.